Lou Boogie and the Dummies, Volume
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh man, yo, new Boogie and the Dummies, man. Bro, I've been promoting that album for like going on 3 years. But it's just a mixtape, you know. New Boogie and the Dummies is a mixtape, man. It's original lyrics, no sound biting. I ain't biting nobody's lyrics or art. I came up with that on my own. The Dummies is just, more authenticity to bring towards the album, because we the only ones in the world will call each other dummy or insult each other when we greet each other. And shout out to Scales, he produced most of the tracks. Shout out to the lineup room. They did the mix and mastering and stuff like that, So it's a lot that I want to talk about and impact that album without mixtape. It's a mixtape. I don't want
Yeah,
people to consider it as an album, it's a mixtape.
mixtape.
That's why um half the time when it was like how it sound like still rough, like with the mixing and all that, I want that.
Yeah,
I wanted that. I didn't want it to be too polished, because I wanted to be mixtape feelings. Like you said, the Wu-Tang vibe. I wanted you to still feel like, yo, this is like, yeah, some 90s, 2000s reincarnated. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's exactly like, I was thinking it had that gritty sound, kind of like you go back to the Return of the 36 Chambers, and that whole mid 90s vibe, but just that old school hip hop. And that's one of the things that I like about DBL record sound. It takes me back to that era. But y'all guys be spitting, man. Y'all be spitting. And I like I really liked Godzilla raps and one for the one time and my kind forever.
Ha.
Those were some of my favorites. The whole thing slapped. Now, when you and Skills did all the beats on this album or mixtape, excuse me.
Most of it. He did Godzilla raps. Yeah, to sum it up, yeah, he produced most of it. Actually, the cover was at his house. You know, that cover of the whole album, I mean, the mixtape. That was actually when we was recording Godzilla raps that day. I didn't have no songs out. We had no songs when I first started like to drop music and really get back into my bag and like to do what I want to do. Godzilla Raps was the first song and introduced into the Lou Buggy and the Dummies. I made that song off of just we was just chilling in the crib. He played the beat and I'm like, yo, I'm ready to just write to this real quick. So I didn't write to it that night, but the next day, I came back and that's how we recorded that reel. We made the reel and we made the song within that night and the album cover within that same night and we recorded it. So you right there, hey, as you seeing that album cover, that was me recording Godzilla raps. And to the left, well, if you're looking from the album to the left, you see Kai 95 Kai right there. So everything's authentic, yo. Everything is really authentic, yo.